Okay, hi everyone, this is patch notes review and the cash out review. So based on the latest event we have, right, we have an event to clear boss rush a certain amount every day in order to get an event item that we can then exchange for a full set of abyssal gear, raid gear, as well as abyssal accessories, raid accessories, and some other stuff like the materials that use for enhancement, various kinds of enhancement, and also the critical enhancement stones. So the event actually requires us to do both the normal boss rush and the dark mode boss rush. If you have enough boss stamps to do dark mode or rather Hadum boss rush, right? It can actually be used to clear the quest, but the amount of boss stamps required is too much. I did a simple calculation, right? In my previous video, I said it was 1.26 million. I was wrong. 1.26 million was based on 1 week. The event was actually 2 weeks. It's actually 2 weeks long, which means, sorry, which means you need 2.6 million. I only have 788k here. I have not bought the cash out item, but I'm just going to do the normal boss rush because at the same time I want to take the opportunity to show you guys the special boss rush mode, because I know that you guys I think you should have boss rush up to here. You probably don't have these two new bosses. And the boss rush mode here, how special boss rush works, right, is very straightforward. How special boss rush works is that you take the normal boss rush stamps, and while exchanging them, you get a percentage chance of getting the special boss rush tickets for the actual entry. So for me, right, for doing this event, right, I don't need that much. So I'm just going to use up 75 of these tickets here, 75,000 of these tickets here, 75k. So that would be to exchange up to 25,000 entrance tickets. This is so that I can do the event every day for the entire 2 weeks, while still saving enough boss stamps for me to truly reap the rewards when we have bonus event for boss stamp, which if we were to follow the Korean schedule would likely be our second anniversary, so there's still a few months to go. Yeah, so without further ado, by changing the 5,000, right, let's see how many special boss rush stamps we can get. Right, let's go. So you will auto switch change at the maximum amount. So another 19 here. The first one was 16. 9 is 29. And 16, and the last one. So every 5,000 effectively, it does one round of the exchanging. So now we have 16 here. Okay, so the total amount that we have here is 96. For 96, right, the maximum that you can do per special boss rush, right, is actually 30. But because there is quite a number of bosses here that has the special boss rush mode all the way up until here, this boss onwards there is no special boss rush mode. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, so 11 of these, right, I have 96, so probably I need to change about 8 or 9 at once, so I can get a chance to show you guys, right, each of the boss in this special boss rush mode. So this is how it does. It's like a roulette system. Finally it shows you 3 and eventually it will give you 1. Of course, the most ideal, right, is to get special boss rush for those that actually give you the CP rather than HP. So for example, you don't want to get a lot of HP, you want to get a lot more CP in terms of either the defense or the attack. Okay, so let's try again. We can change another 10 times after this. Okay, we got the same, so no chance for me to show you another one, but it's fine because this is DP. Okay, let's keep changing. This is, can't remember, this is defense or HP? Defense. Okay, so one thing you notice here that there is this timer here, right? So the way it works for special boss rush, special boss stamp, right? The moment you change it, you get the special boss stamp here, you must use it before the end of the day. The end of the day meaning the 12 AM of your server time. And not just exchanging it, doing the expedition itself has the same time limit. So you gotta make sure you don't miss this. Okay, let's do it again. By the way, typically I always do like 3-0. Always 20 plus to 3-0. That's how I usually do the run, so as to maximize the benefit you get when your special boss stamp actually gets a nice roll. So what do I mean by that? I will demonstrate shortly. Is it the same 2 bosses? Okay, at least a different boss. Okay, another different one. Nice. Okay, let's see. We actually have most of the special bosses except for 1 and the first 2, so 3. So tell you what, I am, for the sake of showing you guys the special boss, I'm going to drop the amount of tickets that I'm changing. Let's try 2 first. If you can't get one of the bosses, then we have to go for 1. I think I better go for 1. Hopefully we get to display the other bosses to you guys. But it's not easy because we are trying to get 3 out of 11 the chances. Alright, nice. Now it's 2 out of 11. Okay, stay here, stay here, stay here. Nice. Okay, one last one, which is this guy. Nope, no luck. Still no luck. Stay here, stay here, stay here. Nice. Okay, now this video is complete. I can do a comprehensive boss rush mode video for you guys. Every single special boss rush, basically. Okay, so without further ado, right? Okay, wait. Let me just change to the stats for boss rush. So the setup that I have. Alright, so first off is the red nose. The red nose with the special boss mode. So obviously I'm already at 99 for every single of my boss rush. But sorry, having a bad throat, coffee throat. But don't worry, it's not COVID. It's just too much talking basically. Okay, so at level 99 difficulty, right, the maximum of CP required is 12.8k. This is the amount of silver, etc. that you can get, and you can get red gear, which is quite nice too. Okay, so let's start. Actually, I think I might not be able to show you guys much, but basically, right, what happens is that he does his normal attack. There's only one of him around. Okay, stop. Okay, he will do this, right, when he freezes the whole screen and he basically stuns you. Then at the same time, right, you will see rocks coming down. There are specific rocks in place here. The whole goal, right, is to get him to dash towards one of the rocks so that he will be knocked out. Oops. So it's a few rounds of that, just that my CP is too high, so he dies before that. But basically, once you hit a certain number of HP bars threshold, right, he will trigger that skill where he has that rock, and he will keep dashing around until he hits that rock. So your goal is to lure him to that rock. Otherwise, right, he actually hits quite hard when he's dashing around. Okay, so actually this is the worst result you can get. 2000%, which is effectively 20 of the chest. If you notice, the chest for the normal boss rush is exactly the same as the normal. The special boss rush chest is the same as the normal one. For Hardum mode, right, it's actually different. But I'll go more into that when I introduce the Hardum mode. So, in this case, we are lucky because we only have one ticket, so the system giving me the lowest result is fine. The highest I've gotten before was something like 150,000% or more than that. I can't remember. It was a very high figure. The final result of the chest was 15k. So add 2 zeros to that, it's actually 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 million. Yeah. Alright. So you guys were asking me how do I get so many ancient coins, so many silver, right? Boss stamp is the way. Special boss stamp especially. When it rolls, when it gives you that high roll figure, right? It's like winning a jackpot. It's that same feeling. Okay, but less because after all this is a game, it's not actual cash. Yeah. So next one, the I think you guys call this GF. Yeah, GF. Okay. You see that the CP is higher from 12.8k. The CP required is 13.1k now. So for this guy, he's sitting here praying to his evil sacrificial totem or altar. The purpose of this special boss rush mode is to first clear everything, including that thing behind him. Okay. Then once he reaches a certain HP, right, he will start chanting again, and we need to destroy his totem. But I see a bug here actually. Yeah, there's a bug here. Maybe I did too much damage already. So no worries, let's just restart. They will not consume your ticket in this kind of scenario. The ticket is only consumed when you actually get the rewards. So no need to worry about bad connection, etc. or bugs like this. Okay. Four totems in total and one sacrificial altar at the back. Yeah, it will attack you by the way. Okay, now that it's destroyed, right? He he died in one skill hit. But what I was gonna say is that there's gonna be one more round, right? Where after he dies, after you take a certain amount of HP, right, he will trigger a mode where he's invulnerable. You need to again repeat the same thing of destroying the altars. Then after that, it's him again. So this time round, our result is not too bad. It's 5 times the normal amount. Not fantastic, but it's fairly decent already. Okay, maybe I should take away my the boss bonus damage. I'm hitting way too hard. Okay, let me just take away the boss bonus damage. Should I use another class? Let's use Dark Knight. Since you guys are getting Dark Knight today, let's use Dark Knight. Oh, but if I use Dark Knight, I may not be able to do every single one. It depends. Let's just try. Okay, just do a quick check on the CP. It's fine. No worries. Alright, so this time around we have a high number of tickets. We have 24 tickets. Pretty decent. So this is the bag. So I think previously when I did a stream, I actually showed the bag special boss rush before, but let's do it now to show you guys. Sorry for if you guys hear some drilling noise. Ouch. Because the my neighbor is doing some renovation work. Okay, this is much better. You guys get to see something about like how the boss is like. So just now, right, when Bat was howling, right, you see a green glow on him. That means you need to go and destroy the green tower. So this time around is purple. Purple is over here. Okay, the moment you destroy, right? Okay, stay. The moment you destroy the purple tower, right, then Bat will be open to damage already. So with 24 tickets, right, it multiplies by the percentage that you have. So that's why you guys can appreciate why I had 1.5 million the other time. The best result I had. Unfortunately, we only got 3,000%. The base of 3,000%. So that's quite unfortunate. But even with that, right, we have 42k ancient gold coins. So you can imagine, right, if I had gotten a high roll, it's a lot of ancient gold coins, a few 100k that kind of number. And even the chest alone is 720 already. Okay, let's continue down to the next special boss rush. Okay, so this is the next boss in the story mode. I don't know what is your English names translation, because honestly all of these words are like their own made up names per se. If I were to venture, I guess this would be Awurundi, something like that. Okay. So I have 8 tickets this time. This is actually the special boss rush mode that I hate the most, because you have to protect this NPC here. So you always have to keep going back to the where he is, right, to make sure that he doesn't get killed by some random foot soldier. Okay, when he moves here, right, when he moves position, right, the boss will come down. So by then you just need to fight the boss, nothing special other than just making sure that this guy doesn't die. Okay, this is pretty nice. This is 20,000, basically 10 times the normal base lowest, 10 times of the lowest amount. So this is pretty good. Not the highest, but fairly decent. And we got 100, almost 100k gold coins just like that. Right, next boss rush. This is the I have no idea how to translate this, but basically this is the Bogan, maybe Bogan, yeah. Okay, so anyway, this is a tribe that you see in the Desert Survivor as well. This guy is one of the most irritating special boss rush, the most time consuming, because he has this attack, right? where he goes into the center with a very high defense, and he unleashes like water pillars or water cannons that burst like these, right, all over the map. You're supposed to stand in this golden area. That is the so-called protected zone, where he will not be using any of his attacks. And it will change, by the way, once you hit the HP too low enough, you will start changing the spots as well. There's actually one more round, as you can see. Because I hit him so hard, right, he immediately triggers the next round of these special attacks again. Oops, overshot. Okay, now he's dead. Once he finishes his last special attack, right, he will just be stunned there, and, like out of exhaustion, and just stay there for you to just freely hit him. This is not good. Just 3000 times 9. Yeah. The special roller only affects these two items here, the chest as well as the ancient gold coins. It doesn't affect actually the experience, etc. That is simply modified by the number of tickets that you have. Okay, the next guy is Muskan. So it's Muskan? Muskan? Yeah. So similar to in the quest story, right? Ouch. Where he is inside his like boss room. You hit him. The only difference is he now has this mode where he's invulnerable, and he spins around and attack you, and you gotta activate this pillar. So if you are too slow, right, you have to waste time to lure him over to one corner, so that one corner away from the actual pillar that you need to activate. The one that you need to activate is glowing orange, as you can see just now. So the troublesome thing about this boss is that when your CP is not high enough, when you're activating the pillar, once he comes over, right, he just keeps hitting you over and over and over again, and you can die. You can take enough damage to die. So this is another special thing about this boss. Again, the loot is not that good, but it's fine. You know, that was 4000 as the base. 4000% as the base. Okay, I have 5 more special boss rush to go. Okay, this guy you guys should be familiar with, after all he's one of the guild boss. You can see the reward is not that good, it's just a yellow accessory. His best reward, so to speak. Now for this guy, he's another troublesome one where as you hit him, right, you will have pots that you see these pots of cauldrons, right? These cauldrons that you need to destroy. You need to destroy in total 6 of them. You can see them in the map here, in this red circular form. So once you destroy all 6, right, you will stop his curse. So once you hit him to a certain HP, again it triggers this mode where you need to destroy the 6 quadrants again. So total 2 times of this destroying of the 6 quadrants. Of course, when you see me do it, it's very easy because my CP is much higher. But the bosses that actually pose a threat in terms of killing you would actually be the so far, right, it would be the Muskan, and this boss with that water attack. This boss also has a high chance of killing you because his CP for some reason is much higher than the rest of the bosses. The CP requirement is also higher. Yeah. Right, 16 tickets. Let's go. Hopefully we can get a high roll. Once you hit this boss to 50% of your health, which is like 10 bars, You will then have 3 different warp spots, as you can see from this purple glowy portal, right, to go into. Oh, we are lucky. We skipped one of these stages. So you have to fight shadow versions of the boss. Then after which you will be teleported back to the actual boss to kill him. This boss is deadly because he has this speed attack, right, that he charges up and that deals a lot of damage. Yeah. My RNG today for this boss rush is quite bad. Okay, 1 ticket, but it's fine because we want to show you guys the special boss rush mode, how it looks like for each boss. So this is the next guy in the story. You'll notice that I stopped saying the names because I don't know the names. In English anyway. Because I can try to translate, but it may not sound like the same. This guy is literally black main, I think. Okay, so once you hit to a certain HP, again, it's very similar to that boss with the quadrants, where you need to destroy the catapults here. 3 on each side, total 6. Okay, it's very dumb. The auto attack for this is a bit dumb, honestly speaking. Not the first. It's been like this for quite some time, where for some reason, right, your character will always be trying to go towards that direction, unless you manually click it to destroy. Okay, all 3 down. Now this boss, he will have increased defense as he goes toward this area to so-called charge his dark energy. So at this increased defense mode, right, you need to kill him before he finishes his charging. Once he finishes his charging, then it's easy for him to kill you. Okay. But fairly straightforward boss. The only thing irritating is the auto pathing is a bit dumb. Always tries to go to the center, that's all. Of course, if you guys play manually, then it's not an issue. Okay, next up. This is the Lizard Man boss. Okay, so this is the first time you meet him. Once you defeat this boss, the next thing you need to do is to kill his shamans that are trying to revive him. I think I may actually kill him before the time is up. There is 20 seconds before this guy goes in back to the combat field. So let's purposely not kill him first. Wait for the time to drop. So my CP is high, but when you guys, right, are playing this mode with a CP that's matching, what happens is that it will actually take you quite some time to kill the shamans that's trying to buff him up. Okay, so as you can see, I'm killing the shamans already. Once you finish all the shamans, then you can kill the boss. Of course, you can go straight for the boss, but by killing the shamans, right, it actually debuffs the lizard man. He's actually stronger with the shamans around. That's all. 9,000% was it? No, 5,000% base. It's just decent. Alright, now we have finally reached the last special boss. The rest of the bosses do not have any special boss mode. It's only up until this guy. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this guy has actually been changed before. Now you have to lure him, once he reaches at a certain HP, you have to lure him towards this rock. Once he hits the rock, he will be dazed and you can attack him again. And then he buffs again, and now you need to lure him to the next rock. Okay, now he's dazed again. We hit him. Now he has hidden into one of the but you can literally see him when he hides on the Sisuke. So what happens is that if you don't go to the right one, you go and hit some other objects, right, that he's hiding in. While you are hitting all those other objects, he will actually heal up. That's the concept of it. That's all. That's all there is to this boss. Okay, so that concludes the special boss rush guide that I have for you guys in terms of what each of these boss does and what's the trick to avoiding them. So I'm going to just finish up my quest now, but probably not with Shadow, probably with my Lan. I don't think you guys need to see a video on that. Previously, I think when I first used Lan, I think you guys already saw it's all one hit, the most 2 hits. So it's going to be quick for me to clear 1,800 a day. Yep, our event actually wants us to clear 1,800 a day. They really want us to spend our boss stamp tickets. Okay, I am going to just do a quick opening of this chest so that you guys can see what we have from here. Mainly because this chest, I can't remember, but I don't think we can put them in. Yeah, can't put them in. I don't know why it's not faded out. Okay, so let me just change my pet just in case. Always change your pet to the highest Black Spirit XP gain before opening any chest. Especially since I have it, I have the auto tick on. Let's go. So you can see these are 9 sorts of black stones and fragments and chest. Okay, let's just give gems or rather crystals. This is a fairly common way for us to get mystical gear, but I'm sure it's not the same for you guys. Not yet anyway. Okay, I'm gonna put the gems in because they are still useful for doing the merchantry. Just clean up the inventory. So just to show you guys, right, this is what you can get from just doing the special boss stamp. It gives you a lot more chests than the normal boss rush. Alright, thank you everyone. I hope you guys get the get better cash out items for events that give you more boss stamps, and you get the special boss stamp mode soon, so that you can make good use of it. Yeah. Alright, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.